Well, hey there, that was a bit weird. We had a total power glitch here that lasted for about 10 or 15 seconds. And then trying to figure out how to get things back was a little bit weird. Okay, so I was talking about if you have started a business of your own or if you're taking on pretty much anything, you will have the opportunity to meet people who are going to give you some wonderful advice, people who will do things differently, and that will kind of rattle your values and your nerves thinking, oh my gosh, I have to do it that way. And that's what I was feeling about my free handout, the Healthier Habits Starter Program guide. I was feeling like I needed to change things to do it someone else's way. One of the things after I posted that rant yesterday, as I was reflecting on all of the emotions, the turmoil that I was feeling, just all of that raw struggle, when most of what I've been doing in my whatever venture really has not been a struggle. And I realized that was the disconnect. I was struggling against what someone else was telling me to do, something that I didn't see as my own value, my own way of wanting to do things. I understood it. I understood the power of making things sexy. I mean, one of the images that popped into my mind was toilet paper. How do you make toilet paper sexy? And I thought of the Charmin commercials where they had the bears and the bears pooping in the woods. Well, as a backpacker hiker, I poop in the woods, and I do use Charmin because it is super soft and it makes my bum feel very nice after pooping in the woods. I had too much information, sorry. But how do you make toilet paper sexy? How do you make it so that people want to use it? So you talk about the softness and the cleanliness and those types of things. And I get that. And that's what I'm working to do with the Healthier Habits Starter Program. It's just making that transition from, it doesn't have to be sexy, it has to show the benefits, it has to tell people what it is that they really want. You don't want toilet paper, you want that soft, clean experience after having used the toilet paper. So then I started thinking about the cute little bears, and then made me think of the Snuggles bear for the dryer sheets. And I started thinking, ooh, well, maybe I'm going to have to come up with some kind of a cartoonish habit hobbit or something for future use. So we'll see how I play with ideas to make it more fun and interesting and appealing. So I did take, and I do respect and understand what this person in this group was trying to tell me, but you have to own it, and it has to be something you truly believe in. And that's where my disconnect was, and that's where the frustration came from, that's where the disappointment, that's where the pain came from, because I was trying to fit who I was into something else that is not me. So whenever you're doing anything in life, if it starts to feel hard, chances are you're meeting this type of values disconnect. Take a few minutes, think about it, reflect on it, because the sooner you can bring yourself back into alignment with who you are, your energy, your spirit, who you want to be, who you are, the sooner that difficulty will fade away. The sooner you'll be able to see the options and the opportunities and what you can learn from that, but then tweak it so that it fits on your journey. So that was kind of the thing for that. And I wrote some notes down, and I'm really glad I did, because that power glitch kind of threw me off. One thing I wanted to share with you, this is a quote that I used yesterday. I did create my Facebook ad. It's going live today, and I feel good about it. I talk about habits, and I think I called it Habit Schmabits or something, and talked about how habits are not sexy, but they will get you what you want to, the changes you want in your life. So I found this really cool quote, which pretty much sums up my thought about habits. And it's by Gretchen Rubin. Let me pull this screen over here so I can at least look like I'm looking at you. Habits are the invisible architecture of everyday life and a significant element of happiness. If we have habits that work for us, we're much more likely to be happy, healthy, productive, and creative. Isn't that brilliant? The the course that I offer that I created just recently is called the Healthier Habits Foundation. Again, we're going into that habits thing. I want to drive that point home. Habits matter. These are what make up your life. These are what get you from point A to point B. And this is our autopilot system. We can change our habits. And my Healthier Habits Foundation shows you how to do that without totally disrupting your life. But you have to be open to it. You have to be aware that you need to make some changes. So let me read her quote again. Gretchen Rubin: habits are the invisible architecture of everyday life and a significant element of happiness. If we have habits that work for us, we're much more likely to be happy, healthy, productive, and creative. Now, I can tell you from experience that that is so true. In the Facebook ad that I wrote yesterday, I actually used the example. At my local movie theater, they have classic movie night once a month. Typically, it's on a Wednesday or Thursday evening. They've had classics like Young Frankenstein. They've had The Princess Bride. They've had Gremlins and Goonies, all sorts of classic movies that you would, I think they had Back to the Future recently too. And they've had Saturday Night Fever, and they've had Grease, all some of my favorite movies. And they do it on a weeknight. And I believe the show starts at 8 o'clock. And I have talked with people about some of these movies. And they'd say, oh, I've never seen that on the big screen. I would love to see that at the movies. Well, next Wednesday they're playing it at the movie theater. Oh, yeah, but I've got to get up and go to work the next day. Really? This is one of your favorite movies of all time. You've only seen it on a TV screen. You're going to miss the opportunity to see, Gene Wilder's frizzy hair up there, on a screen this big. Because your habit, your routine of being in bed by 9 or 9:30 so you can get up to go to work the next morning is dictating that choice. I've got to get up to go to work the next morning. You could do one night for this one event, something that, you really would enjoy, that you would love to see this classic movie up on the big screen. But you're dictated by your habits. No, I don't stay out that late. No, sorry. We get caught in these traps frequently, and we don't even realize they're traps. They're just our habits. We need to be more aware of them. And that's what's going to be our secret to our health, our happiness, productivity, and creativity. You can build these into your day. And if you're interested, I will post links to both versions of this video, or both parts of this video, to the Healthier Habits Starter Program. And I'll throw in a link for the Healthier Habits Foundation as well, in case you're interested in learning how you can, number one, start with something very small, a 5-minute habit. Something that you just I always say, just slide it into your day. You barely notice it's there, but you're taking action. I have started playing my penny whistle again. I am not good, and a friend recently encouraged me not to try to play by following the notes and music sheets, but just play the notes and just, play as I want. Oh, I hope this isn't too squeaky, but just play it by whatever my fingers want to move. And I've been doing this. Not every day, but most days I'll go sit out in my hallway and my stairs where it kind of echoes, and I'll just play for 2 or 3 minutes. And it's fun, and it's something I've wanted to do for so long, and I'm just enjoying it. And isn't that what we want in life, is to just enjoy these moments, to have a little bit of fun? So if there's something you want to do, whether it's writing in your journal or coloring or painting or playing a tin whistle, banging on a drum, bang on your table, give yourself a few minutes a day to do it. You can fit that into your day. And my Healthier Habits Foundation program will show you how to do that. So thank you for listening. Yesterday's rant was wonderful for me. I gained a lot from it. And again, I claim it as a bit of bravery because I didn't just try to wipe it out. I didn't try to deny that I had this mini meltdown live on Facebook for potentially the world to see, when reality, maybe 5 or 6 people see it. But I stayed true to who I am. And that's the greatest gift I can give myself. It's the greatest gift you can give yourself. So that's my message for today. And I think I'm going to go sit out in the hallway and play this for a little bit now. Have a great day, and I will see you the next time.